Going on, guys? Pilo Trades here. Hey, so while I was at the gym this morning, I saw an article that is very interesting, and it explains why the market is on a downward spiral this morning. So without further ado, let's get into it. So just for context, I am down almost 2,800 as of the screenshot, and you can see for the majority of like the markets, the broad markets, I mean they're coming down except for the Dow 30. This article is titled "DeepSeek is making Wall Street nervous about the AI spending boom." Here's what we need to know. So it starts off by saying that a Chinese startup, right, is coming into the AI space, right? And it sounds like the US AI leadership is now under threat. It says here that it wasn't just the Chinese model's performance that rattled American investors and executives. The team behind DeepSeek, the AI model maker, claims that the technology uses cheaper chips, that's kind of a tongue twist, and less data than the popular American AI assistants that have captivated the tech elite and the broader public. A foreign competitor offering a rival product at a fraction of the cost has thrown into question the exorbitant spending of American tech giants. I mean, that's just the market. That's life if you ask me. The one thing that caught my eye though is that DeepSeek app now ranks at the top for iPhone downloads in the US, just ahead of OpenAI's ChatGPT. Now, is DeepSeek better than ChatGPT and other AI assistants? I mean, some random ass venture capitalist here in America said, one of the most amazing and impressive breakthroughs I've ever seen. And honestly, here's the juicy part, if you ask me. American tech company at the heart of the AI growth, received one of the sharpest blows. That's NVDA, all right? NVIDIA came down a lot. It's coming down a lot. And of course, if NVIDIA comes down a lot, I'm assuming that the rest of the Magnificent Seven are going to come down as well because they all have AI exposure. Not only that, but you also realize that because NVIDIA is coming down and it's making all the other tech stocks coming down in the Magnificent Seven, you also realize that how is that affecting the broad market? Well, that's when you realize that the broad markets have a lot of exposure, not only in technology, but in AI as well. Now, I mean, in an age where we're progressing and we show growth when it comes to technology, of course you're going to benefit from it. But this is the downside. This is a very, very realistic downside, and it kind of goes on to show you that if you have all your eggs in one basket, you're probably not going to win or stay winning for a long time. Now, don't get me wrong. It's essential to have some exposure in your portfolios when it comes to technology or when it comes to AI or even, some other off the wall things like crypto, right? Like don't get me started with crypto because there's a lot of like meme coins that I hate, but that's a topic for another video. Nonetheless, you see the effects of, just having AI exposure or just having technology exposure in your portfolios. You need to diversify your portfolios. Now, the article closes by saying that, hasn't the US limited the sale of advanced chips to China? And it is true. The global battle over tech supremacy has escalated in recent years, evolving into a key theme in foreign policy. Logistic shocks brought on by the COVID pandemic also underscored the importance of domestic supply chains and protecting access to key technology. And here the article says, cutting-edge GPU semiconductors, the kind used in building out advanced AI tools, are among the technologies that American firms are restricted from selling to China. And if you ask me, that's probably what pushed, this Chinese startup to make their own chips. And I mean, that's exactly what the article says, right? The export controls were designed to prevent or slow China's AI progress. But enforcing Chinese technologies to work without the most cutting-edge tools, a foreign competitor managed to develop a far cheaper and perhaps more innovative model. I mean, it's only nature of the beast, if you ask me, right? Like, I mean, what was China gonna do? Like, I'm gonna cry over spilled milk. I can't get American chips now. I'm just not gonna do anything. No, of course they're gonna innovate themselves, right? I mean, I'm not saying that maybe this was the wrong play or even this was the right play. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is that we should have expected. We should have expected China to do something like this. Now, I'm not going to sit here and take a side. I'm not pro this or anti that. But hey, What I want to focus, what I want you to take out of this video is to diversify your portfolios, right? Invest in global markets. Don't just sit there and be like, oh, well, NVDA is skyrocketing and it has over the last like year or so. Like, I'm going to put all my money into that. But it's the wrong, I'm not a financial expert. I'm not your, finance, professional, but I wouldn't do that. And I don't think you should either, because this is the issue. This is the problem, all right? This is this is the barrier that you run into. This is the problem that you run into when you put all your eggs in one basket. And video's great, especially if you got in years ago. But right now you're seeing the repercussion of having just, all your eggs in that one basket. You shouldn't, all right? You shouldn't diversify. Having that exposure is perfect. Just don't have too much exposure. That's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching. If you guys found some value in my videos, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And remember, keep dollar cost averaging, keep investing. Till next one, take care.